Yo, what's going on, guys? And there are some breaking news right now happening in the NBA. So right now, I want to hear down below, what do you guys think? A 6 to 8 team trade involving Spencer Dinwiddie. Okay, Spencer Dinwiddie is going to be a wizard, is what they're saying. So let's talk right now about it. And first off, there was a tweet by Mayo, and if you guys do not know this, he's a first take guy. It seems like I don't really watch ESPN anymore because it's garbage, but he tweeted, hearing the sign and trade that would land Spencer Dinwiddie in Washington from Brooklyn could happen as soon as today or tomorrow. It's expected to be a multi-team trade, possibly expanding across 6 to 8 different franchises. Thus, the reasoning things are taking so long. Chicago, Oklahoma City are two names that I've heard connected to the trade. Brooklyn Nets most recently requested Denny Avdia and a future first/second round pick from Washington, and they rebuffed the offer. Hearing Dinwiddie will be a wizard. So with that being said, I came up with a 5-team trade because that's the most I could find with the trade machine allowing me to do. I had the Nets receiving Marc Gasol, Kyle Kuzma, and a top 10 protected 2025 first round pick from the Wizards. And so right there, they get Gasol, Kuzma, and a first round pick, the Nets. The Wizards get Spencer Dinwiddie on a 3-year, $62 million deal. The Lakers just get a second round pick. And the Thunder get DeAndre Jordan, Chandler Hutchinson, and Kevin Knox II. And the Knicks get Dennis Schroeder. Okay, I know I heard the Bulls in there, and I try to put the Bulls. If this were to work, maybe we see Kevin Knox go to the Bulls. But I do definitely see DeAndre Jordan, and possibly if Dennis Schroeder does go to the Knicks, Kevin Knox is going to be the first guy that they try to move. And I want to hear your opinions. What do you guys think of that? I think it's actually not a bad deal. If you look at the Nets, I think the Nets honestly have a team that Marc Gasol would really help them, okay? They brought back Bruce Brown and Blake Griffin. They brought in James Johnson, who's a 4, who can also be a small ball 5. Same thing, Blake Griffin. Javon Carter. And look, right now the roster is, they also brought in Patty Mills. Patty Mills at point guard backing up James Harden. Kyrie's the shooting guard getting backed up probably by Bruce Brown and Javon Carter. And Javon Carter is also going to back up with Patty Mills. Then you got over there at the center position, Johnson, Claxton, James Johnson. I heard it's Elias. Is that how you say it? Elias Johnson, Nicholas Claxton, Marc Gasol will be the main center rotation, with Blake Griffin, James Johnson, and Kyle Kuzma probably, and Kevin Durant and Joe Harris rounding out the forward rotation. I really like that idea right there. Then you look over at the Wizards. The Wizards adding Spencer Dinwiddie, and the fact that they rebuffed trading Denny Avdia shows that this team is very high on Denny Avdia. I think he's the combination of Lamar Odom and Hedo Turkoglu, that point forward with 3-point shooting. And this is a team that has, I think they want to keep Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Montrezl Harrell. They have Aaron Holiday. So the point guard situation probably is going to be Spencer Dinwiddie backed up by Aaron Holiday. Shooting guard Bradley Beal backed up by KCP. Or KCP could play some small forward if they want to run some small units. And then they have Davis Bertans at power forward with Roy Huchimaro probably the starter and Bertans off the bench. And center Thomas Bryant. Then this would involve them having a decent center rotation. I personally think of Thomas Bryant, Montrezl Harrell, and Daniel Gatford. And then Anthony Gill will back up Roy Huchimara and our man, who did I just say would be in Davis Bertans. And then you just get rid of Chandler Hutchinson, who didn't really play for y'all. Denny Avdia is your small forward, probably backed up by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and, Davis Bertans and a few other guys. I think that's it's not bad. I'm also looking down at the screen, but I think that's not a bad, I think this is good. I think there could be worse situations, and I think this is a good one, okay? And now if you look at the rest, the Lakers, they get rid of Dennis Schroeder and they get a second round pick. I don't know what else you could give them. They kind of have a full team. The Thunder, yeah, they take on a lot. They probably will waive our man, DeAndre Jordan, because why keep him, be a waste of their time. If I was them, look, I like Chandler Hutchinson, Kevin Knox, because they did need some small forward. they added Mike Muscala, and look at this. So if you look at this team, their point guard situation technically is Shea and, Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey's over here. So also the Wizards have Trey Murphy, and there's free agents. I mean, not free agents. The Nets also drafted a few guys. So I forgot to mention the guys that the Nets drafted. These teams also have their draft picks that I didn't even mention. But over here, Derek Favors on this team. So maybe they cut him. But DeAndre Jordan and Derek Favors technically could be their centers, who they never play and could probably just have them sit or just be locker room guys. And then Chandler Hutchinson and Kevin Knox would join. Really, this team doesn't have any, besides Pokusevsky, there's no really small forwards. Like Gabriel Deck and Pokusevsky, I like Pokusevsky as the small forward because I love that size difference. Gabriel Deck's more power forward in my eyes. Darius Baisley, Kenrick Williams, Isaiah Roby are all power forwards. Lou Dort's a small forward. Theo Maledon, Ty Jerome, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Josh Giddey are all point guards. And then they also have Trey Mann, who's a point guard. And hopefully they bring back Svi. So then I really like that they got more help at the small forward position. And then the Knicks get Dennis Schroeder to pair up with Derrick Rose and Kemba Walker. Okay? That's a three-headed snake right there. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What would you guys do if you were the Wizards? What is this sign and trade going to look like? You guys think it's going to be as crazy as they're making it seem? I think potentially. I mean, I don't know if it'll be as crazy as they want it to be, but I think definitely will be a lot different than what people are expecting. So let me hear those thoughts down below, guys. I'm very, very curious. Just talking out my ass right here, so maybe I'm stupid. But yeah, so that's it. We're probably just milking this to 8 minutes at this point. So I'm gonna drink a glass of water. That was so good. I'm trying to think what we're gonna put in the background right here. I don't even know what the background would be. Maybe I have some Wizards highlights I can just throw in the background with some an effect over it. So I didn't even know. But yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Love making the videos. So, help support the cause, I guess you could say. That's it, guys. I'm done. Hopefully we're at 8 minutes. We're almost there. So close. So close. Finish my hour. Woo.